This is going to be the weekly love update channeled from Aphrodite. I have been in contact with the goddess Aphrodite recently, and she wanted me to make more videos about the love energies that are happening right now on the planet and any channel messages that are coming through for you. I will first pull some cards and give you the channeled message, and then we'll also look at where Venus is at right now in relation to all the other planets. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to channel all of this beauty and magic for you, and I would love to just get right into it. So the message that I first got from Aphrodite when I channeled today is new hope and new romance, as well as signs and synchronicities of the dove, Beauty and the Beast, cherry trees, changing up one's hair, and also friendship. So because Aphrodite is the goddess of love, I feel like she really does love all kinds of love. It's not only romantic love, and I really wanted to kind of channel some messages that are going to encompass all of it. I see with new hope and new romance, there is going to be a blossoming in the collective of union and souls coming together at this time. I see that there's been a lot of seeds that have been planted either in the winter or the spring, and it is going to be harvested. There's a lot of imagery around flowers that I'm getting for this beautiful collective, and there's going to be a lot of new beginnings with romance and with specifically soulmates coming together, which is also really interesting because Venus does go into the sign of Leo on July 11th, right before I'm going to be posting this. And Leo is the sign of romance and fun and creativity. I feel like Venus is really comfortable in the sign of Leo because it is such a fun sign and there is romance. And we have out the Hanged Man, which is all about a different perspective. And interesting enough, we have out the Empress, but reversed. So I feel like you are really having to, at this time, the collective is having to kind of change your perspective of the person and their traits coming in. I feel like we've been so focused on our beauty and our looks, but now there's going to be more opportunities for different energies to come in that are going to be going away from the old of being obsessed with how we present ourselves. I feel like with Capricorn, with Pluto and Capricorn placement for the last decade, there's been an emphasis on, making sure we look the part. And now I'm getting the sense that with the new love energies coming in, we're going to be going away from that. And there's going to be more time to really think about what we want towards love and more of a friendship vibe first. I'm also getting with this Knight of Wands in reverse that we're having to put our passions on hold and really spend time cultivating what we truly want. It's almost like in order for this new love, this new romance, this new hope to come in, you have to really sit down and collaborate not only with yourself but the universe and really turn this into something that is tangible and not just in the realm of fantasy. I'm really getting the sense of like Pentacles, of this is supposed to be materialized, but it's meant to be first thought out and to really have a deeper connection, not only with yourself, but the person coming in. We have Three of Cups, yes. So this is the energy that is coming in. We have a lot of love. It's not just romantic love, it's also with some friends involved, like a group. And you might even meet these people that are coming into your life, your soulmates, this love energy in group activities. We also have 3 of Wands too. So we have 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and 3 of Wands. So there's definitely a lot of synchronicities with the number 3, and there's going to be multiple. So I'm getting multiple romances, multiple new loves coming in, multiple friendships, multiple soulmates. This is not just going to be a one-off thing. It's going to keep happening in succession, and it's almost going to happen when you least expect it. I also see a lot of birds in these cards, so I'm getting the sense that you're going to find people that you really connect with, and that is the love upcoming this week, especially with Venus going into Leo. Leo is a very social sign, and I'm getting a sense that the more that you are social and that you are going to branch out, the more that this beautiful energy is going to come in. We have Athena, goddess of wisdom. Interesting, the number 4. 4s are also very significant. I've pulled out 4 cards at first, and there are 4 decks, and now there are total of 4 cards again. So 4s are very significant, and it's so interesting because she has the owl with her. And I don't know if you know about the 144 group of people, where there's 144, I think. I don't know if it's 1,000 or if it's a group. I also know it's more of a frequency, and it's people who've had past lives of healers and shamans and different things, and they're really meant to reincarnate in this life and bring in that twin flame soulmate connection and really help elevate the collective's frequency. And so it's interesting that she has an owl, because owls and cats are very significant to the 144, so that could also have significance for you. And we also have Persephone, goddess of endurance, number 9. Wow. Okay, so already I'm getting that this kind of love that's coming in is going to teach you a lot about yourself, and especially your shadow self. And that is also in alignment with Venus having a opposition with Pluto. So not only is Venus going to be in the sign of Leo at 0 degrees, it's also going to have an opposition with Pluto, which is also the god Hades. And Persephone was dragged to the underworld to be with Hades. So I am getting this sense of there's going to be a lot of duality. There's going to be a lot of good things with these love connections, these new romances, all of this newness, but also a lot of having to work through some of the shadows, having to work through some of the pain of really learning the lessons from these karmics. But I'm also getting more of union, of like we are kind of closing out the chapter of karmics, and now we are going to be welcoming in a lot of union. I'm also getting the sign of flowers. I think flowers are going to be super significant to the collective at this time. I'm getting tulips, daffodils, roses, a lot of like springtime flowers, and a lot of, again, planting seeds in spring or winter, and now they're finally ready to bloom. Trust the seasons. As I just was saying, trust the seasons. Embrace change, cycles of life, transition, growth. Yes, what a major confirmation that these are absolutely going to be amazing growth, that these connections that are coming in are meant to make you grow in some way that is going to benefit you, that is going to really have you go to the next level in your life. And this is now the perfect time, because it is the season for this to happen. And there's going to be a lot of rapid changes, not only coming to the collective, but coming to love specifically. I'm getting a sense that love used to be in this red. I'm getting the color red, this really red color of a lot of passion, of a lot of quick one-night stands, of not really desiring the slow and steady, but the more the rapid pace. And now love is being elevated to the color of magenta and fuchsia, and it's really having to incorporate more of that love energy, where it's not just about the physicality. We have the Great Mother. Surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. Wow, this is very interesting synchronicity because Persephone, her mythology was also linked to her mother Demeter, who was the goddess of the seasons of nature. And I am getting a sense that there could be a connection where the love coming in is going to heal the mother wound. So either it's going to impact your relationship with your mother, or it's going to help you see your relationship with your mother in a new light. I am getting so many beautiful energies of light, of birds, of singing, of really a lot of play, of collaboration. This love energy for the next week is going to be something that is joyous, that is going to give you a sense of freedom and hope. I see also with Beauty and the Beast, it could also kind of give you back that sense of fantasy and kind of like creating your own idea of what it is that you want, because there are amazing and beautiful things coming in. I would love to now look at the energies of Venus and Leo to give you even more insights of this next week specifically. On July 11th, Venus is entering in Leo at 0 degrees. It was previously in the sign of Cancer, which is the sign of house and home. So previously, there was this energy of kind of being a shut-in, of going more towards self-care and giving the love to yourself. And now, with Venus going into the social sign of Leo, we are now being called to give this love not only to yourself, but to other people. Leos are led by their hearts. They are very fiery, they're very courageous, they lead and charge ahead, and they love to have fun. They love to be the center of attention, so it's all about how you can open up your heart, lead with your heart, and how you can really give your love to the people that matter the most to you, as well as giving it to yourself and not getting lost in all of these really intense, fiery emotions. I feel like this is a very important time because we are going to be going into Leo season as well. So with the Sun and Venus in Leo, it's going to be amplified, and I do feel like this is going to create a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, a lot of union connections, but also there's going to be some darkness with Venus also having an opposition with Pluto. So there's going to be this energy of amazing fun, amazing play, doing cool things to just liven your life and be the center of attention, but then also having to reel it back in at times and to reflect on these energies that are coming up. I'm getting a sense there could be a lot of energies with friendships, with how you've been treated in the past, with how you used your voice in the past, with how you were able to talk about love and be able to verbalize. As I was trying to think of the word, I couldn't even think of it. So maybe you're having trouble with speaking your heart before, and now that it's going to be Venus and Leo at the 1st degree, there's this newness. There's newness of how do we navigate our voice and our roar, and how do we keep in alignment with these energies. We have the 12th house as our first card out with this energy, which is all about spirituality, healing, the unseen, interesting forgiveness too. So this is, I feel like, the energy of the Pluto opposition, and we're going to be healing these karmic wounds, whether it's in this lifetime or past lifetimes, of how our heart was blocked, of how we can open our hearts more, of how we can express ourselves in this tangible way to really go after our dreams and after what we really desire. There's also this card of Libra coming out, which is ruled by Venus. Love, balance, sweetness, peaceful, diplomatic, truth, charm. So there is this Venusian energy of a great sign that Venus does love to be in Leo, that is comfortable in this sign. So there is going to be even more love energy coming through. Love energy that's pertaining to self-care. I'm getting the sense that you're going to be spending a lot of time on your appearance, on changing up your hair, on doing different things that make you feel good, maybe even changing your wardrobe. That this is a time for you to step into the biggest, brightest, best version of you. You need to shine with that love energy. This love energy is coming through so you can shine, so you feel safe to shine, and so it'll help balance out anything that has been not in alignment before. We also have lunar eclipse. Eclipses are really big changes. Shifts in perspectives, disillusions, endings, beginnings, transformations. Again, this whole Leo in Venus, opposition of Pluto, and Pluto's going to be in Aquarius. So there's a lot of shifts I'm getting around your health, I'm getting around romance, and maybe the toxicity of relationships before pertaining to love, of how the cycles needing to end, and there's going to be new insights coming in, and how all this love energy is really here to get you to the next stage. That this is a time to really be in your divinity, in this Aphrodite beautiful love energy, and that there are infinite possibilities. The Leo's ruled by the sun, so the more that you can shine like the sun and be your most authentic self, this is really going to call in and cultivate more of that love energy. There's also some harmonious aspects with Leo in Venus being in a trine with Neptune, the house of dreams and fantasy, and also with Saturn. So this is giving the energy of whatever your dreams are, especially when it pertains to creativity and what you love, that it's really a great time to start new projects that are going to really help out. And I want to see what kinds of projects, interesting, are there going to be. We have air element. So anything to do with talking, writing, the mind, anything to do with speech, with coming up with ideas. This is a great time to really get out that book you're writing, to get out those poems, to write someone a letter, to post on social media. Air element's also about technology. So this is a beautiful time to really shine when it comes to social media and using your voice. It's also a great time to shine when you want to text your friends. This next coming week, with all these energies, I'm getting a really good sense that the more that you put into your friendships, the more that you ask your friends to do something creative with you, that there's going to be a really harmonious aspect, because Venus is in a trine with Neptune, which means these energies are just amplified. So if you can think of a really fun creative project you all can do, there's going to be magic. We also have the Black Moon and Lilith, seduction, rebellion, interesting, rejection, revenge, mystery, darkness. Stand in your truth. Yes, so this is giving me a lot of energy of also, if you have any unhealed traumas that are coming up to the surface right now, they will be looked at in a very safe manner. Again, maybe with friendships, maybe with someone that is going to be very close and give you this sense of security, because this is a time to move past it. We also have a trine with Saturn, and this Black Moon Lilith is really giving me a sense that you are going to have a positive experience when it comes to healing these. Saturn is a planet of transformation as well, but more so maturity. You grow into these by life lessons. And this is really asking you what life lessons in your love life have made you the mature person you are, and what can you upscale to keep maturing in a way where you are clearing out these old patterns. Yes, this love energy is all about clearing out the old and really welcoming in the new. We have a new degrees, new sign of Leo. We have opposition with Pluto. We have all these beautiful trines happening. And most importantly, we have you. And you are in this energy of welcoming in new romance, new hope, new possibilities, endings and beginnings. And I feel like this is a really good time to kind of go after what you desire. If you would like to go deeper into your personal love reading and actually would like more of a romance reading or a reading pertaining to love in general, I do offer those on my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for being here and for experiencing this first Aphrodite channel download. I am hoping to get these out every week and to really just keep cultivating on this energy that there are a lot of new things coming in, and I'm just so grateful for you to be here, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Keep remembering that there are infinite possibilities, there are no accidents, only synchronicities, and have a beautiful week ahead.